Right, buddy, I bet no one expected that Manchester United draw at Anfield. This is the match reaction. Listen, I think it was a game Manchester United actually could have won, and I think in large parts of the game we were the better side than Liverpool. There were so many opportunities for Manchester United to score, but listen, it was an overall performance which was very, very good by Manchester United in part. We frustrated Liverpool, and that was the aim. Listen, everyone thought we would get thrashed, but this was probably one of our best performances. Listen, we played a lot of the top six, and Liverpool are one of the best teams, and we thought it would be 6-7-0. So they're coming away with a draw, some very good performances. And listen, Maguire could have won it at the end. I'm very, very happy with that performance. As I said, we frustrated Liverpool at times. We looked like we could have won. We had so many chances. If you want to look at the stats, 48% possession for Manchester United. That's good. I think a lot of individual performance. Let's talk about it. Lisandro Martinez getting a goal. Very, very happy for him. It was a great goal. He actually started off the move by intercepting the ball. Great pass by Bruno into Martinez and thrashes it in. Happy for him to score a goal. I mean, Ahmad scores a goal. But I want to talk about Ugarte and Mainly. They were absolutely fantastic in that game. In a game where, listen, you've seen the difference in Casemiro and Eriksen and Ugarte and Mainly. It's totally different. It's night and day. And I think in a game in which Manchester United were the underdogs massively, Ugarte and Mainly came out. Yes, I think Ugarte is at fault for the Gakpo goal. And do you think it's a penalty? Listen, De Ligt probably had a bit of a shocker of a game. But ultimately, you've got to be very, very happy with the way in which we played from that. As I said, Ugarte and Mainly were bossing in midfield. They were very good on the ball. They were very sharp. And they were anticipating runs. They were doing everything you expected of them. And listen, I'll take a draw. I think that midfield was key. And that's something Amorim's got right. Again, going to the league leaders, Liverpool. I'm sure Amorim will take that. And listen, I will take that any day. I think defensively we looked a bit shaky. But Maguire, I mean, imagine if Maguire scores that, it'd be absolutely crazy. I mean, right at the end, he should score that 96th minute. Maguire must do better there. But again, we had other opportunities. Højlund had that one. Ahmad had a few. There were opportunities in which Maguire and United should have won the game. But ultimately, you take it. A lot of good individual performances. I think that Euro tackle right at the end was absolutely fantastic. From corners, we didn't look bad. Onana could have saved the penalty, but an overall great performance. Ahmad giving it to the crowd at the end. I mean, Trent Alexander-Arnold was a disgrace. I think Bruno deserves a lot of praise. I thought Bruno was fantastic, and what a game it was. But yeah, Ugarte was a monster. He was fantastic. He did everything we needed, but almost very tired in it. Bruno Fernandes, let's talk about him. He was probably the man of the match. Insane, 10 out of 10 performance. I thought Maguire genuinely had a decent game. There were times where he was a bit shaky. He made one tackle on Salah, which was fantastic, which got given as a free kick. The well-deserved point. Good to see some goals by Manchester United at Anfield. I mean, we haven't scored in a long time at Anfield. And listen, the fact that we got 2, we could have had 3, could have potentially even had 4. I'll take that. You can tell, listen, Amorim talked about how he had a few more training sessions with the team, and you can really see that in the way in which we were playing, because we were absolutely superb. And ultimately, we deserved it today. In training, Amorim clearly worked. He had a few more training sessions. And listen, you go to that game against Arsenal now next week, and we do have momentum and we do have confidence going into the game. Listen, there were a few individual errors. De Ligt got sent and also gave away the penalty. Probably wasn't his greatest game in a United shirt as well. 4 points away versus City and Liverpool for Amorim. I'm sure he'll take that. No one would have expected that. Yes, we've only lost to Arsenal, but that was due to set pieces. But look, there were large points in the game where we did have possession. Euro comes on, as I said. Was absolutely fantastic. His points aims a game. Ahmad, absolutely fantastic as well. Wasn't even in the game, but scores a goal. There's a bit of a shush to the crowd, so you'll take that. But ultimately, a very, very, very good performance by Amorim and the whole team. I thought they did absolutely well and deserved a lot of praise. Glad to see Garnacho making an impact on the team when he came on. It should help with his confidence to score a goal. But yeah, he created his chance. And I think Liverpool were poor. They probably would be very, very disappointed with the result. I think Delo as well looked a bit shaky, but he did get the better of Trent at some points. This, definitely take that result. Amorim needs time. Consistency is key. And I think there was a consistent performance there. We did play very well to a point, and ultimately you'll take that performance going forward, because Manchester United, we have Arsenal next week. A lot of good individual performances. Salah didn't really have a sniff in the game. I thought Delo did do well with him on that side, and he'll take a point from Anfield. They've only lost one game this season. They've drawn one out to Manchester United. They've dropped points. It was great to see Xerxes get the reception. He did when he came on. Great pass from him in which he should have scored. But listen, we play Arsenal next week. This was a game in which Manchester United could have got 3 points from, and should have got 3 points from, away at Anfield. But Trent, I mean, as from a Liverpool perspective, they probably want him to go, because his performance was very poor, and all Manchester United attacks were down our left-hand side, really. I think Bruno was fantastic. The whole team put in a great performance, a great shift in a game which you didn't really expect to do it. You thought Ruben Amorim would coach a win, and that's what happens if you give the manager more training. He can really work with it. Martinez was very good, and the whole team did a fantastic job, working hard. But yeah, the improvement's certainly there. Ahmad was fantastic. We saw a glimpse of what Ruben Amorim wants from his players. 5-4-1 in defence, 3-5-2 in attack, with wing-backs Low Masraoui immediately running forward to support their attack. Is patient, you have to give him time. Bruno was amazing, and the whole team did fantastic. It was very good from Manchester United. Midfield, attack, we got the game plan right. 10 out of 10 from Bruno as well. We've actually played well and deserved at least a point. But listen, I'm just watching that goal again. Bruno into Garnacho. Great cross by him to cut it back. This is what you want to see from United. We've shown spirit, hard work and desire. And what a goal it was by Amad Diallo. He was absolutely fantastic. I think Onana could save that penalty, I mean, that tackle from Yoro was fantastic as well. He won us the game. But yeah, so many good performances by Manchester United. I think the whole team did a fantastic job. And ultimately, the fact that we come away with a point in a tough Liverpool away ground. But I imagine if Maguire wins that, it'd be absolutely crazy. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. It's early on with Ahmad. With Amorim, we have to give him time. We've got another full week of training from our next game, and hopefully we can come away with the win. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. That's been the match reaction. Thanks for watching. Peace.